Hey crafters, it's Denise at Crafty Dendy, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I am located in Southern California. How's everybody doing today? I hope you're having a wonderful day. It's a beautiful day here in Southern California, and I'm so blessed that I get to say that a lot because it is just a wonderful place to live. But I am here to make a card with you. And I was just something I want to make sure you know that, well, let me go here. You know this wonderful catalog. Yes, this is the annual catalog for Stampin' Up! And the new one is coming out at the beginning of May. I understand it used to be in the beginning of June, but now it's the beginning of May. So I want to make sure that you don't miss the last chance sale. And what I really want to talk to you about today is the Whale of a Time Suite, because a lot of these items are retiring. That means they're not going to be in the new catalog that's coming out. And I got to tell you, I'm really sad about that. I really am. So this is on page 94, 95, 96. It's just beautiful. It has many items in this suite, but let me tell you, some of them will carry over. All right, so the punch is still going to be available, and the stamp set is going to be available. All right, so this is good. This is good news, but the paper and the sequins, they are retiring. So let me talk to you a little bit about that. So this is Whale of a Time. So this is the card that we're going to make today. All right, well, similar to this, because I want to give you the idea of things you can do with this paper. It's absolutely amazing. So let me show you what we have here. This is the paper, Whale of a Time Designer Series paper, and it's amazing. Let me just show you an idea here. I mean, you can just let the paper do the work for you. And this one, you can use the stamp, I'm sorry, not the stamp, the punch, and the punch can punch these out, right? It's got that shape there, and it fits those perfectly. Or you can fussy cut them. I like to fussy cut them. All right, so let me show you some of these others because you don't want to miss this. If there's nothing else you get before it retires, you need to get this. Just look at, oh, I got some little pieces here. It's double-sided. Look at those jellyfish. You can use it for so many different things. There's that one again. Here are the turtles. Okay, so these turtles are what I used on this card, and I just cut the turtle out and popped him up, and there he is looking at you saying hello. Look at those seahorses and waves and the jellyfish, and even this, it's just beautiful. Right? Well, see, I use this. I've got bits and pieces here. I have more than one set. We'll talk about that later. Look at those. Look at those. Oh, look at these. Look at, that's something like out of a Disney movie. Yeah. Did I show you the back side of that one? Yeah. So I got a little scene. All right. This is the one I used on here. Okay. Just cut, I think it was a 3x3 square out. I'll let you know. But you gotta get this. You've gotta get this. Look at those. Aren't they so cute? You don't want to miss this. All right, let me move these out of the way. All right, now if something happens and it sells out, you can still use this technique with other paper, okay? Just want you to know that. All right, so let me tell you something about the Stampin' Up! Papers. One thing I love about it, when you have the Designer Series paper, it tells you on here what solid cardstock it coordinates with. So like Whale of a Time, and it'll tell you this in the catalog too, and you can find it out for all of the designer series paper for Stampin' Up. Okay, I'm just showing you this as a sample. Balmy Blue, Blackberry Bliss, Bumblebee, Calypso Coral, Granny Apple Green, Just Jade, Pacific Point, Pool Party, Pretty Peacock, which is retiring, Shaded Spruce, and Whisper White. And these are some of the ones that I had of those that were listed. And you can tell from this designer series paper how well this coordinates. Take all the guesswork out, right? We've got all of those there that I just read off. All right, so let's take a look at this. And like I said, if it sells out, you can still use this technique for other cards. So last week, we were doing a fun fold or fun cut card. Oh, I keep getting little bits around. And I did the same thing with the snail mail paper, and then I cut out the shapes and I made a little scene with it. All right, so that's what you can do with this paper. So let's start here. And because I know what colors coordinate, I can kind of mix and match. So this is Pool Party. That was one of those listed. And I used the 3D embossing folder, Seabed, which is also retiring. Oh, excuse me. All right, so that's what I did for this. So I'm going to start with a piece of Blackberry Bliss, cut it in half, fold it in half, and then this is a 4 by 5 1/4 Pool Party, which I used the embossing folder on. Okay, Seabed. Like I said, that's retiring. I'm gonna stick that down. And then I used Bumblebee. All right, so on this one, I used Basic White, Pool Party, Blackberry Bliss, and then the designer series paper. On this one, I'm just gonna mix it up. I've got Blackberry Bliss, Pool Party, Bumblebee, and the designer series paper. See, isn't that so cool? And then I fussy cut a whale. So we're gonna stick that on there. And then just a little sentiment, hello there. And I believe this is from the strawberry stamp set. I'll check that and link it below. All right, so isn't that cute? So let's just put this together. So it's real simple, but I just wanted to make sure that you knew about how you can look up the colors and find out, everything that coordinates. It makes it so simple. Stampin' Up! Is so good about that. All right, so we're just gonna stick this on here. Try and get it centered without putting my head in the camera. Pretty good. Now, you could pop this up or just put it straight down. Oh, one of the hardest things on all of the designer series paper, whichever one you choose to use, is deciding which side you're going to use. All right. Now I will tell you that, I think I told you, this is the Pool Party. It's 4 by 5 1/4. The designer series paper is a 3 by 3 square, and so the Bumblebee I just did at 3 1/8, which gives me a little 1/16 of a border frame around it. I think we're going to pop this one up too. So let's go ahead and get some dimensionals here. That's what I mean by pop it up, right? Put it on dimensionals. This is a bigger sheet. I think this was actually from the Paper Pumpkin kit. All right, take off the backing. Here we go. All right, so I'm gonna put this closer to the top, but other than that, kind of centered. then we've got our little whale. We're going to put him on dimensionals too. Now, if you have too many dimensionals, you have to pay a little extra postage. Look, I got these little tiny dimensionals, so I could put one up here on his tail. But you know what? If you're already going to pay extra postage, then put lots of dimensionals. I will link below the list, the last chance items, the retiring items, so you can see on there what you would like to get. I think the ribbon is not retiring. I'm sorry, I don't have the list in front of me to double check that. But there are a lot of good things retiring, and you don't want to miss them. You really don't. But fortunately, the stamp set will still be available, and the punch. All right, so I'm just gonna put that little hello there. I love whales. I love the sea, the ocean, the beach. It's great. Oh, now since we have a dark inside here, we're gonna go ahead and put some basic white so that we can write a message on it. And center that. And there we go. So my friends, if you can't get a hold of this designer series paper, then choose another one and just try out this layout, because it's really fun. Find out your coordinating colors. You can mix and match them, and then just take a design out of the designer series paper, pop it up in the little scene, and there you have it. All right, thank you so much for joining me today. And don't forget, I will link below where you can shop for supplies. I will also link below where you can sign up for Paper Pumpkin, which is so fun to get every month. It's a subscription craft box. And I will also link for the last chance list, because there are so many good things on there. Like I said, I bet this is going to sell out fast. So if you miss this, then try something else, but with this same layout and the same technique. All right, my friends, until next time, have a blessed day. Bye.